Well, the weekend is here, and while that may not mean exactly what it used to right now, it is something to celebrate. Let's see what our weather has in store. Mac?
Well, some of the fishermen are going, okay, I'm ready. Can I go? The weekend is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Lots of sunshine and low humidities. Right now, we're at 64. You might have noticed that yesterday morning we went through a little bit of everything. We had the stormy weather. We had clouds and rain in the early morning. Then we had dry weather. This morning, we're just about possibly getting a little bit of fog, but yesterday's high, 97 with that northeast wind that blew in. That compares to an average of 83, which is our typical average, but not the record. We didn't make the record. We only get 102 is the old record set back in the 50s. And of course, some of you guys are old enough to remember the drought of the 50s, which was about a 10-year drought, so that's not good. We did manage to get a little trace of rain early in the morning, and that northeast wind peaked at 28 miles an hour. Now, we're talking about rain, and we're talking about the farmers, and some of the corn crops are coming up looking really pretty. But it's at the maximum growing right now, so it needs a lot of moisture to keep those leaves and those tassels coming up from the corn crop. We did get a trace early yesterday morning, and we got about 200s in the city. That brings our April total to 93, and that is about almost half an inch below where we're supposed to be. But here's the long-term problem. Since the beginning of the year, we've only had 2 1/3 inches of rain, which is 4 1/3 below where we're supposed to be, so we need to get something going. Unfortunately, in the short term, 7 days, or long term, it's not real optimistic. Right now, we don't have any fog issues yet. However, we're right there in the 98% humidity thing, so that we're watching it. But at this moment, we've got 10-mile visibility. It's out at the airport. We do have fog in the San Antonio area and fog in Houston. Actually, I'm sorry. It's not fog, that's air pollution. Air pollution here and there because of the stable wind, and not very windy, and the atmosphere is going to be quite stable. Now, the fire danger continues out in far west Texas because of the dry wind and, of course, the low humidity is out there. Now, here's where we're at. Remember yesterday it was real soupy as we got out, but then everything just blew away. That's part of the first storm system. That's the big complex that brought the heavy weather for Houston. We have now another area of low pressure that's going to give us a second dry line. That's the one coming in over the weekend. But temperatures today, at least, are going to be very warm. As we get to the weekend, not quite as warm, but still above seasonal average. And of course, it's that northwest wind. You see it right about there? The lines tell you which way the wind is going. Actually, they're contours, but just for fun. This system will come in and give us a continuation of dry weather. So, bottom line, yes, it's going to be sunny for the weekend, and temperatures are going to be on the warm side above normal. Today, hot, not as hot on Saturday with an 84, but it looks like we're dry all the way through about middle of the week when the humidity rolls back in.